The following is a Simpronto media production.
Leaders, real life leaders.
Hey guys, this episode is from the Grow and Scale Now Summit, where top entrepreneurs and leaders are going to help you take your business to the next level. To get your free ticket, go to growandscalenow.com. Now to the episode.
Hey guys, welcome to today's episode. And we have Eden Weinberg. And our topic today is the importance of design, brand consistency, and social media in growing your business. So welcome, Eden.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
So tell listeners a little bit about yourself before we jump right in.
Sure. So I graduated from Boston University in 2017. I studied advertising and graphic design because I knew that I loved design and creating designs from a technical standpoint, but I also wanted to learn a little bit more about the business side and how you can incorporate the technical design skills into strategy when it comes to advertising, marketing. And so that's kind of my background. And then since then, I've been working for Bell & Ivy, which is an integrated communications agency, as the head of creative. And so my day-to-day is, developing and building out the assets for all of our clients, whether it's for a personal branding client or a full-service digital marketing client. So there's web design that goes into that. There's branding design, so creating a style guide for a brand, for a personal brand or for a company's brand, making sure that everything is consistent across all of the digital platforms that they're utilizing to, gain their audience's attention or leverage certain goals for their business. I love art and I love creativity. So it's a cool way to kind of incorporate the technical skills that I've learned over the years with a more strategic approach, which is really like the mesh of those two things is what creates an awesome campaign.
Awesome. Well, brand consistency is basically delivering the brand messaging in line with the brand identity, your values, your strategy over time. And consistency is really just having them constantly being exposed to that core message, that visual branding repeatedly over and over. So let's talk about where you've seen that brand consistency done really well and where you've seen it done really poorly.
So I love Chick-fil-A marketing from a creative perspective. I think that the way that they utilize their creative assets in their billboards, in their commercials, across all digital platforms and physical space. I think that is a consistent message that we can see in a lot of different places. So that would be an example of successful brand consistency through their visual mediums. In terms of negative or lack of brand consistency, I think that we see that a lot of times in sometimes in sunglasses ads. I've noticed like Sunglasses Hut, which is the first thing that comes to my mind. I've just seen that their brand consistency is not the strongest from my opinion.
So give us some specific examples, like how has Sunglass Hut not done a good job of that?
So I think just like noticing a digital ad versus a print ad, that's something that I'm super aware of and super hyper aware to. If the digital ads that we're seeing are not kind of in line visually with physical ads in the real world, it's something that causes that misalignment, and sometimes just it doesn't benefit the brand to not be able to recognize the things that you're seeing in one place versus another. And so one thing I think that's super important to create that brand consistency is like having that style guide and something that we, make sure to do anytime that we go into a campaign. We have to like revisit the style guide that has been established so that we know exactly like what colors to use, what fonts to use, the the imagery selection and like the general aesthetic needs to be consistent across all of the assets that are being created.
Hey guys, I want to take a minute real quick to tell you about this retreat that I'm putting together. It's going to be just 10 lucky people that I'm going to select, and we are going to stay in a 5-star resort in Miami, and it's going to be pamper time. But the most important thing, I'm going to open up my books. I'm going to show you everything. You're going to leave there with my Word docs. You're going to leave with a USB drive with all the information that I've possibly done, every system in place. A lot of times you go to these conferences, you get all jazzed up, but you don't walk away with anything. You're going to walk away with this retreat with tons of systems. Go to chantelray.com/retreat to learn more. Hey guys, one of the things that will take your weight loss to the next level is coaching. You can either work one-on-one with me or one of our certified private coaches. If you'd like, you can schedule your free call. It's a 10-minute strategy call just to see if coaching is going to really take you to the next level. The other thing is listening to the audiobook. Listening to the audiobook and getting the video course that I've done, people are seeing dramatic results. If you just listen to the audiobook 30 minutes a day over and over and over again and get the video course, go to chantelrayway.com and check out the video course. You won't be sorry you did.
Calling all entrepreneurs, leaders, and business owners. Are you looking to grow and scale your business to help more people, increase your profits, and build the business of your dreams? Then you need to attend the Grow and Scale Now Summit, a free virtual event where you can learn from top leaders and thinkers who have grown and scaled their businesses by the millions. Unlock your potential and discover the secrets to take your business to the next level. Click the link in the show notes to claim your free ticket.
So let's give some real practical. I want to be as practical as possible and not pie in the sky. So give an example. Would you say if you are looking at, let's say, a digital ad from Chick-fil-A, would you say, okay, well, now all of a sudden you're seeing the cow, the logo is in the background, you have the people in it, they're having the name tag with the logo. So if you're just doing sunglasses and you are not branding digital messages in that video or in that social media post, now you're not doing a good job of getting, is that what I'm hearing you say, or correct me if I'm wrong?
No, absolutely. I think that you are definitely getting the right point across. I think that one practical technique or just effort that you can put into your brand campaigns and your assets that you're creating would be to make sure that your digital ads are not only having the same colors, fonts, logos, imagery, general style, but also the copy. The copy is super important, making sure that the voice that's being conveyed through the copy that you're putting in the video ads and the billboard ads and the print ads, in the social media ads, that it's all in line with the same voice and the same brand message that you want to communicate to your audience. The purpose of this really is that, the purpose of creating that brand consistency is so that when people see you, they recognize you and there's no doubt in their mind, oh, this is that brand. This is the specific brand. Obviously that's why having a logo is also really important. And logos evolve, but generally the best practice would be to make sure that your logo across all of your assets is the same. And it will look a little bit different in certain places, like on a social media icon, it might look, it might be stacked versus horizontal, but using your logo is also going to be super crucial to creating that consistency across all of the materials and all of the assets that you're putting out there.
Hope you enjoyed this episode from the Grow and Scale Now Summit. Again, you can get your free ticket now at growandscalenow.com.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Real Life Leadership. If you'd like to get the show notes or access more resources, log on to reallifeleaders.com/podcast to get the show notes from this episode and any other resources we might have mentioned. And also, we'd love to hear from you. Be sure to review or rate this podcast on Apple Podcasts to help spread the word. And if you have any leadership questions you want answered, email podcast@reallifeleaders.com.